Bear with me as it's getting dark. Anthony Edwards' second signature shoe, the Adidas AE2, has just been revealed by no less than the brand's CEO Bjorn Gulden. During a live webcast for Adidas Q4 earnings presentation, he provided a glimpse into the brand's upcoming sneakers. While he did not confirm that one of the photos presented is the AE2, Anthony Edwards' logo on the tongue is a dead giveaway. Now, reports say that the shoe presented could share the same colorway inspiration as the With Love colorway of the AE1. It's said to use acid orange, core black, and acid red for the palette. Reports say that this colorway will drop October 4, 2025 for $130, and we could hear more soon from Anthony Edwards. But you know what I'm thinking? It could be the McDonald's All-American colorway because the games will be this April 1, 2025, but that's just me exploring the possibilities. I could be wrong, although what's clear is that Adidas is set to launch the AE2 in the near future. So let's have a quick conversation. Let's rewind a bit because the latest photo of the AE2 sets the record straight. The very first leaked photo of the rumored AE2 looks very different from the official photo, which doesn't have the full TPU cheese grater type of exoskeleton. Instead, the shoe has almost the same TPU frame that we first saw in the second rumored AE2, except this time it has additional overlays. Others say it's kind of a louver or window covering or vent, but I guess it's inspired by something else, something closer to Anthony Edwards than his home's windows. So if the second rumored AE2 is in fact the AE2, then what was the first one? Some people say it was the original design but was eventually ditched. There may be some truth to it because samples are just what they are, which are very much subject to change, both partial and complete. Look, the official photo doesn't provide a clear look at the entire AE2, although we could have some leaks in the coming weeks. For now, let's settle with what we have because it still gives us several hints. Let's start with the upper. The upper has an interesting surface texture. It looks like mesh fabric that is either quilted or molded. It's difficult to see if there's any stitching because if there is, then it's most likely quilted. Otherwise, it's a molded mesh material that is shaped into Anthony Edwards' very own logo. At the top is a black fabric that could be cordura or a similar type of fabric, and this material functions as the eye stay where the lace loops are possibly stitched on the inner side. Between this black material and the molded or quilted upper is a TPU film reinforcement on the seams. Then there's that equally interesting piece on top of the upper. It's basically a plastic frame that extends from the base of the toes towards the top length of the upper, quite like a chassis. This frame seems to be part of a larger frame that sits below the midsole, and it's an unusual setup that you don't usually see in basketball shoes. Along the surface of this plastic piece at the toes are black panels that kind of resemble the grills of one of Anthony Edwards' favorite cars, the Lamborghini Urus. If you recall, the official launch of the AE1 featured a peach-colored Urus back in September 2023. Again, others would say it's like a window vent, probably for ventilation, but I'm hesitant to agree with this because it's a prominent part of the design and it should have a backstory that closely aligns with the personality or identity of Anthony Edwards. I don't think a window vent does that. The official teaser photo does not fully reveal the outsole, but if the previously leaked photos are accurate, then the rubber outsole will have wide herringbone traction pattern interspersed with an infinity-shaped groove that could indicate a similarly shaped plastic shank underneath. Reports say that the AE2 will have a combination of light strike and light boost for the faux midsole, although the exact setup is yet to be made known. With the use of these lighter faux midsoles, the expectation is that the AE2 will have reduced weight compared to the AE1. It's said that the launch colorway of the AE2 will be available in grade school, preschool, and toddler sizes. Men's sizes will go for $130, $10 higher than the AE1. Could it be worth it? Let me know what you think.